All right, let's look at India's stock market and its PMs. It's been a pretty wild ride.
So who oversaw the best returns? The answer might actually surprise you. Let's start from the top. Okay, the early years were pretty stable. Both Indira and Rajiv Gandhi saw decent, solid growth. But then things got crazy. A new record was set, one that's still standing today. Yeah, 68%. The market just absolutely exploded in one single term. And who was at the helm for that massive spike? None other than Prime Minister VP Singh. But after a peak like that, well, it kicked off a decade of some serious volatility. First, we saw a small dip under Chandrasekhar, about 3.5% down. Then a huge rebound. PV Narasimha Rao's term saw a solid 20% gain. And then, whoa, the bottom fell out, a 60% drop during Vajpayee's first run. After that, things cooled off, just some small, modest gains under these next two terms. But after all that chaos, a new era began, one of, well, stability. This was huge, 4 straight 5-year terms led by just 2 prime ministers, a total game changer. You can really see that stability in the numbers here, consistent returns term after term. And look, pulling off these kinds of returns over a full 5 years is really impressive. So what you're seeing are 2 totally different stories, a massive spike versus steady, reliable growth. It really makes you think, right? A huge, volatile spike, or does slow and steady win the race?